Welcome to this introduction to our Foundation Computing course. We hope this will make clear what this single period in Year 9 is designed for, why it's important, what you're actually going to be doing, and how to get started. To start, a little video to remind you of the importance of computing for everyone in the 21st century, not just those choosing to study computer science, and how transformative it could be being in a school that commits timetable time for all Key Stage 4 students to continue exploring computing.
As a 4-year-old, I had to live through a Islamic revolution, totalitarian regime, war with Iraq, and bombings every night in our city. So not a great childhood. Probably the most important thing that happened to me in my childhood was when my dad bought myself and my twin brother our first computer. He didn't bring us any software or any games, and we were in Iran, so he couldn't buy any of that stuff. So I learned how to basically program the computer from the manual. Because I knew how to do computer programming, I ended up getting a chance to build Internet Explorer, which is used by billions of people. I had the chance to invest in Dropbox and Facebook. These things made a major difference in my life. The delta between jobs and students is roughly 100,000 jobs a year, more jobs than students studying computer science. Over 10 years, that adds up to 1 million jobs. And if you add up the salaries, it's over $500 billion that basically our industry wants to pay to these graduates. The graduates don't exist. Our population needs to be ready for the 21st century, and the vast majority of our schools don't even teach this skill. This is a field that leads to the best paying jobs in the country. It is the degree that if you graduate with, you have the highest chance of graduating with a job and the highest salary possible. Code.org started as a hobby for me. I wanted to make a short movie that combines some of the smartest, most famous geeks of the world, along with regular world celebrities, talking about the importance of learning computer science and how it can change your life and how it's important for our world. This video resonated with millions of people. It struck a real chord, and the response was so overwhelming that my hobby's now turned into a full-time job. For Code.org's success is about two things. Every school in the United States teaches computer science, and every single student gets some exposure to it. We should be able to add trillions of dollars to the economy, millions of jobs, as well as helping reduce the inequality gap by allowing the underprivileged kids to have a pathway to the best jobs in the country. And it's not just about the jobs you can get or the salaries, it's about learning that if you build something, you have a dream, you can spread that dream to other people, and it changes the world.
Now, to see where this course fits into your ongoing journey, it's useful to know where you've been. Our Year 7 course gets you introduced to the network and checks you have the basic skills of research and presenting material, looking at e-safety along the way. We introduce the power of spreadsheets and formulas. We look at basic block-based coding, largely reviewing what you did in primary school, and dip our toes into the world of text-based programming with VB. In Year 8, we go deep into programming basics with a focus first on selection and then on iteration or loops. Along the way, we take a look at how numbers are represented in binary and in hexadecimal, a little bit of a taste of GCSE theory, then further explore spreadsheet tools and then try our hand at some web design in HTML and CSS. Now, at this point, about half of our students extend this basic course into Year 9 with the start of their GCSE computer science course. However, there are lots of things 21st century citizens need to know about and how to do. Our Foundation Computing course is designed to give you a chance to develop your IT and computing skills further. Into Year 10 and 11, students are expected to continue their work applied into their GCSE subjects and can continue the work done in Year 9 as an extracurricular activity. Focusing back on what you're going to be doing this year in Year 9, during the year we will look back at e-safety and look in particular at animation and video editing as key IT skills for creativity. But our main focus is on IDEA, a recognised certificated award from the Duke of York Trust, rather like a Duke of Edinburgh award for IT skills, working towards your Bronze Award in Year 9. Unlike DofE, it's totally free. Let's take a look at their promotional video before we get started.
within the next 20 years, 90% of jobs are going to have a digital element.
It's going to deliver a huge boost to our students' future employability prospects.
It's accessible to everybody, it's really fun, anybody of any age can use it, and it's really important that actually it gives people a recognised award.
It's very, very relevant and it's very user-friendly.
From a community perspective, IDEA is a fabulous tool.
You're learning skills, quite a lot of skills, but it's fun while you're doing it, so you don't mind.
I really like the different badges on offer.
The fact that you can do it from anywhere is pretty mind-blowing.
It's a great challenge. It keeps you on your feet, it refreshes your memory on things you might already know.
I like the variety of badges as well as the varying difficulty in them.
I think my favourite badge is the team worker badge because I've been able to apply it to everyday life and the working environment.
My favourite badge was the gamer badge.
I liked the coder journey. It was difficult, but it was satisfying to finally complete it.
It just makes sense for everybody to complete it, whether you're interested in digital or not.
All apprentices are signed up for it, and now we're rolling it out across all of our staff, and they've really responded well.
We're embracing it here across other faculties as well, so it's going to go university-wide.
Music, art, drama, Duke of Edinburgh Award, Duke of York's IDEA Award fits nicely in with that programme.
It's been so engaging and different from the usual topics that we study with our students.
IDEA offers me an online toolbox that I can go and access at any time to learn a new skill, and I can take that on and put it onto my CV.
Easy.
Future focused.
Valuable.
Informative.
Enjoyable.
Inspiring.
Well worth doing.
The IDEA programme is run completely from their website, idea.org.uk. Let's see how to sign up, and on that note, a quick word of caution that the site may change its look in the future, so please adapt if they've moved things around a bit. On reaching the site for the first time, you need an account, so click Get Started to add your own account. The nickname can be anything. Keep it clean, it's best just to use your name, but please ensure you add your school email address. The date of birth can be entered, but if you're concerned about your personal info, you don't have to enter the correct one. Even though this site is fully GDPR compliant, don't enter the correct year if you're 13. Enter the year before. You can correct this later, but it avoids an unnecessary verification step. Finally, enter your password twice and click Sign Up, and you're in. Pop off to your school email to verify your account before you continue. Now, once you're in, go straight to the top right and click Edit Profile. Here you can correct your year of birth if you entered that incorrectly earlier. And at the bottom of the profile page, enter an organisation code NKS Comp 2020. Or if you're watching this in a subsequent year, change the 2020 to the year you're actually in. That will allow us to reset passwords for you, check details, and also monitor and reward your progress. To gain the Bronze Award in the IDEA programme, you must build up 250 points. Points are gained by completing IDEA courses, which are web-based modules covering a huge range of IT, security, organisation and computing topics. You can pick what you want to do, but you have to spread your skills. There are different areas, and 50 points must be gained from each of the 5 categories. Weirdly, only 4 of these categories are shown on the front screen, so click Badge Store to gain access to them all. At the top of the Badge Store, you can see 5 categories: Citizen, Worker, Maker, Entrepreneur, and Gamer, with the Independent category, which is currently empty at the time of recording. Below the 5 categories, you will see which badges you've completed. And below that, you can see the badges available in each of the categories. Completed ones are indicated here as well. Only bronze badges contribute to the Bronze Award, but you can complete silver badges ahead of schedule if you want to bank those points. Now, citizen badges are all about learning and ethics. Things like how to hack your brain, how to learn well, recognising fake news, and teamwork. The worker badges focus on aspects of IT directly applicable to specific jobs, such as creative and security areas. The maker badges focus on IT skills that are related to producing products, like video editing and graphic design. The entrepreneur badges focus on money, advertising, and research. And the gamer badges focus on coding and game design aspects. When you click on a badge, it tells you the number of points available. More points tend to mean more time to complete. Once you're ready, you can start the badge. Content in badges are presented through web pages which gradually reveal content as you progress and get things right. Some have videos to watch with quizzes, others require you to be successful in game-like activities, others need you to complete tasks. At the bottom of each page, you move on to the next page, and it's only at that point your progress is recorded. If you quit a page in the middle, you will resume back at the top. Once you're up to 250 points, you can press the bronze award icon at the top of the main screen in order to get your certificate. We recommend doing this twice. First, order the paper certificate, which will be printed and will be sent to the school from Buckingham Palace and will be handed to you in person. You can also get yourself a digital PDF copy to store for future use. Bear in mind, a lot of colleges and universities now require students to complete the Bronze Idea Certificate, so proving you've already done it may be very handy in the future. So, good luck with your foundation course and get collecting those points.